If you thought going to the dentist was traumatic, well, spare a thought for these guys. More than 10 zookeepers have had to prep a massive 4.5-metre salty for a dental checkup at the Australian Reptile Park near Gosford on the New South Wales Central Coast. It's no easy feat, especially with a croc named Elvis, who has a reputation for being cranky. And Elvis was not happy about being restrained. Zookeeper Billy Collett even copped a nasty bump to the head as Elvis thrashed about. Oh, the sound of that. It took 2 attempts to get Elvis where they wanted him. Vets were then able to do their work, removing a problematic tooth. Elvis is expected to recover very quickly.
It's like getting my kids to the dentist. The survivor himself, Billy Collett, is here to recount his tale. Billy, good to see you. We'll get to Elvis in a moment, but how's your head, mate?
Ugh. Yeah, it's all right. It was pretty like bruised and swollen for a bit there, but you know, come good within a few days. Yeah, no dramas.
It seemed to be like it was a very serious procedure that needed to be done. How did Elvis's teeth get so bad?
Yeah, so about almost 18 months ago, we had to catch him for the same sort of thing. He had a tooth that crossed up inside of his jaw here and grew the wrong way and ended up coming out literally the wrong side of his jaw out the bottom here, and it caused an infection. And so back then we caught him, pulled that tooth and a couple more out, and then for some reason it did the same thing again and then caused a tooth to come out on the opposite side, and it put an infection right through his jaw. So we had to make the decision to catch him again, restrain him. That was the whole point of that timber jaw chock being in the mouth there, to keep his jaws open so we could x-ray him. And as you can see in the footage, as he bites down on that timber jaw chock, one of his teeth, the big tooth, come loose, which freed up like 3 inches inside of his mouth there. So he was able to, you know, flick the jaw chock into the side of my head, and then he managed to throw it. And his jaws literally became completely unrestrained. They were open like this, and yeah, it was game on.
Oh my goodness. Billy, this may seem like a dumb question, but with that space that's now created in Elvis's mouth, does it grow back? Like, how's he doing? Is he just not have any teeth now?
Nah, so crocs replace a full set every 2 years, 40 to 50 sets in their life.
Oh,
These ones just had a bit of infection in them. Yeah, so they're really lucky. They just keep changing teeth. But they're a little bit weaker, bit of infection going on, and a little bit deformed. So we think what's going to happen now is he'll completely lose the set he's got over like the next 12 months, maybe 2 years, replace him with nice, healthy teeth.
You guys have dubbed him Australia's crankiest croc. Is it just the teeth that makes him angry?
Nah, he's been a naughty boy the whole time we've had him, and he was a naughty boy before we had him as well. He was actually caught from the wild as a little fella, about 2.5 metres. He was chasing boats, jumping out at fishermen and stuff. This is up in the Northern Territory. They put him in a croc farm, and then he killed a couple of his females that they gave him. Oh. And then they sent him to us, and he's been berserker since. About maybe 10 or 11 years ago, I was mowing the lawn in there, and he jumped out of the pond, grabbed the mower, like he just missed me, grabbed the mower, took it into the pond, killed it. Yeah, he's kept us on our toes, that's for sure.
Oh my God.
He well and truly wrecked that mower.
Oh. I know the last time that you did dental work with Elvis, you gave him half a cow. What treat did he get this time?
We gave him a fair bit of pig, like feral pig, after this one, because they can sulk a little bit after you catch them, surprisingly, for such a big, tough, hardcore animal. So just to trigger him again, I gave him half a feral pig, and yeah, he was very happy with that. Yeah.
I need to end here very seriously. Because you did the dental check, does this mean you're off the hook for doing his next prostate exam?
I hope so. I'll probably retire before that one, I reckon.
To be at the other end for that one.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy, good to see you. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me, eh?